6 weeks from launch. I am excited and all kinds of just excited. So if you haven't got your copy, multiple copies, bulk buy orders, and it's interesting because when I set out to reach 10,000 plus businesses with this book, with my mission, with the whole theme of this decade, people are like, you want people to get multiple copies? Heck yes, I do, because you can pass it on, you can pay it forward. Well, what about this? What about that? And I have faced so much opposition, but I really want to say thank you to the people who not only got 1 or 2 copies, but got multiples and then got like dozens. And they're still coming in. So I was frankly trying something out I had never done before, and that's how you grow. But yeah, it was a little nerve wracking being like, yeah, get dozens of these. But when you know who your target market is and your goal, this is for business owners. This isn't a how-to of how I want to write a book and I think it'll be a nice thing to do someday because I have all these ideas. No, it's a business book on your area of expertise. And I tell all of our author clients, all my audiences, they're like, oh, I have so many ideas I could write on. Fantastic. So do I. So did I. Both. I did 10 years ago, and I had, 20 years ago, whatever the case is, back when I started, and I still do. But we're going to start with what's the easiest for you and gets you the biggest win the quickest that you can profit from. Is that cool? Okay, awesome. I know it is. That's why I designed it that way. Thanks for agreeing with me. So it was like all these things going into it. I go, for John Q. Public, if I was talking to consumers, this might be a stretch. For my audience and what I'm looking to achieve, this is a no-brainer, and it's actually been very easy. So if you truly believe you have the value and you know your business is worth it and you're worth it and you really do want to play in a big way, there's no reason you shouldn't be asking for more. So I wanted to say thank you to people. I think I already said 6 weeks from launch. That's fantastic and exciting because I'm not digging up my seed with what I say, but eapublishingmethodbook.com. Okay, there's the blatant plug. So in the theme of the last few episodes, clear promotion, we're going to turn to chapter 3 plan on page 35. Look at that. Look at that graphic. Paid the team hundreds of dollars to make that thing. I am going to be showing it off, and no, I'm not joking. Nice for a funny story. So, 35, here we go. Plan. Welcome to Mario's Book Club. Plan. What's the quote you say in that elegantly designed page, that 70-pound cream that's easy on your eyes with serif font so it's nice and smooth to read? If you plan to fail, oh, no, there we go. Let's wrap this up and do it again. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. Benjamin Franklin. How ironic is that? I literally read it wrong. If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. He should have also said, if you keep going and stay determined and persevere no matter what happens, you can't fail. Ultimately, I mean, you're going to fail multiple times, but the point is don't give up. So, this is crazy. This could be a two-parter, but it would mess with the launch and content calendar, so it's not going to be a two-parter, but literally plan alone, page 35, it goes all the way to page, I want to say, yeah, when I was doing the audiobook, it was like a full day for this alone. It goes to page 95. You don't need to be a rocket surgeon to go 95 minus 35 that's chapter 3. It's thick. It's good. It's a whole lot of good stuff. It could be a book on its own. And here's more proof. Publishing, which I'll read, which I'll summarize. I'm not going to read it. In the next video, starts on page 97. So if you can see down here, I'll do that one on the next one. But planning, I have to get the page number so I can tease you so you feel compelled to get it, but planning, this is literally all in my head in a decade of, over a decade now. Planning, you have to lay a strong foundation. That's on page 35. Here's the workflow, page 36. Idea, process, title, subtitle, writing it, announcing it, writing it some more, editing, formatting, publish, publicity, profit. I actually grabbed my own notes from writing and publishing this book and just put it on here. Page 36, I continue on, talk about the idea. Who are you writing for? If you want to plan to win, grab that pen again and fill this in. My business is, I help people buy. My core focus is, my ideal prospect is. Like I said at the intro of this, if you don't know who you're talking to, you're literally spinning your wheels. Oh, look, more lines to write all this stuff down because I sincerely want you to. We got to have a title. I give 2 or 3 pages of title examples from actual clients. More lines to write this down because I actually want you to, sincerely. If you got nothing else, then you took some action. That's good because I've read other books on publishing in years past, and most of them were like, oh, here's how you get it on Amazon. Make sure you have a cover. Like, really? Really? If you want to start a business, make sure you have an idea and call someone. Like, how much more remedial could you get? Subtitle. Looks like 2 or 3 pages of good subtitles, and I actually have the breakdown of the detailed timeline. Day 1, week 1, I announced it to the world. You may have been part of it, even. I remember that. And for everyone who commented, thank you. Look at, I actually care about you. More lines. You better do the work. Don't tell me it's a nice book that's pretty. Say, I have my book done. I took action, and it's a really gorgeous book that's outstanding. Because it is a nice book that's pretty. I share one of my secrets that I only share with private clients. That's on page 52. Writing it some more. Oh, this part's good. This is where on page 54, yeah, I tell you one of the other secrets on how to get the information so it doesn't take you a year and a half. And then I promote the company, and then on page 57, I break down the categories of where to get the stuff. I'll give you a hint. I won't tell you the first one because it's pretty obvious. It might not be. But the name is Worth Their Weight in Gold. That's the second one. What would be worth their weight in gold? Ooh, that's a good one. That's actually what I'm doing right now. Okay, page 60, we're almost there. Use everything you possibly can that you've already done to your advantage. Huge, huge, huge point. And look at, broken down even more. Main process point 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's actually over 10 of them. You'll have to get the book to see the actual number and what I say. Announcing it. This is on the promotion of it. I break down the first half, down the second one. You obviously had to promote it. Where's the part where I talk about live streaming and podcast? Because that's what I'm doing now. Selling me... No, page 69. Pick it up. It's a real good point. It's a quote I came up with years ago. Page 70, cover design, part 1. I'll give you this one right now. 71. Promote the heck out of it and have a way to pay. I can't tell you how many people they don't promote it. And when they do, is haphazardly, unconsciously, or not even unconsciously, that's even too much credit. Unintentionally. There's no way to go get it. It's either not on Amazon, or it's not even the best way to do it. It's just like, think through this. Step away. Grab a sandwich. Grab some water and go, if I had nothing to do with this and I was just waltzing through the store online or walking through a physical store, what would I experience? If it's go to the website and it's broken and there's no way to pay and the advertisement says, come get your copy today, Or, let's think of something. Oh, look at that. Books. Think of something physical. I mean, if you're telling people to do something and then they actually go do it, you're winning. And then you lose it on the next step with, I'm ready to check out. Oh, we're not taking orders today. Are you dumb? Seriously. I'm not going to give you 72 because that is a very, very good point and most people don't do it. But I will tell you cover design part 2, author bio description. And you know what? I do want to say a little bit more because I joke with people. It's like, obviously you need a description and an author bio, but again, how much have you drilled down? Have you written a book description that sells? Or did you just randomly throw some regurgitated crap that you already had lying around onto the page just so you could get it done? Front and back, obviously you need that. Like, you don't need to be a rocket surgeon. Book structure. I'm actually very proud of this. Pages 76 and 77. I break down like every possible thing you could potentially use. I'll say too, you don't need to use it, but you could potentially use it. Title page, copyright, dedication, call to action, contents, foreword, preface, all that. There's like maybe a dozen or two in here. You don't need all of them, but it gives you a little palette for mixing it around for what you do. That's encouragement. This one was inspired by an actor, page 79. Plagiarism, don't do it, page 82. Ooh, this is good, page 83. The 5 most persuasive words in the English language. If you're not using them to sell your books, you should. That is a joke I made, inspired by another famous actor. And that's all I have to say about that. I'll let you guess which one it is. Page 86. Not going to show you the name. Formatting, print interior, margins, typography, fonts. Yeah, all this plays a role. Good stuff. Go me of the past. Tables, images, quotes, headers, footers, trim size, Kindle versus print. Oh my gosh, there is a lot to this. Forgiveness and ease of update, print, book lending, order author copies, small batch print, resources to get it formatted. Like, yeah, this just doesn't happen overnight. So that's it. We're on 4 now. So next announcement, we're going to go through that one. But yeah, chapter 3 on planning it is, I don't even want to say the most important because it's not chapter 1. But it's very, very full of information. Again, this isn't even all of it. This, and I got to wrap this up. This is chapter 3 alone. It's like 60-some pages. I literally could pull this out, give you the PDF, and I really believe all the technical crap you would be fine with just right here. And, but it takes more than that to do a book. So if you think you're going to do it on your own and you don't have the technical expertise and no one's guiding you in the more important stuff, you can look up all the answers when you get a copy of my book at eapublishingmethodbook.com. It's all good. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for the support. I'm super excited about this, and